Hey guys, welcome back for a video. Today I'm going to be continuing the top 10 series, and I'm going to be doing my 10 favorite maps in MM2. Before we begin, tell me your favorite maps in the comments, and yeah, let's begin. Actually, before we begin, I just want to say that this list does not include maps like Beach House or Nightclub that were never released. It's just maps that are currently in the game, so now let's really begin. Coming in at number 10 is Log Cabin. A Log Cabin is pretty good. The aesthetic of the map is really good, and I really like it, and I definitely like all the hiding spots. There's definitely a lot of really good hiding spots on the map. The problem with the map is that it's kind of, like, small. I mean, it's not like how House 2 is really small. I mean, like, Log Cabin, like, the actual, like, Log Cabin isn't that big, and there's not really that much place to go. So yeah, that is why this is number 10, because there's not that many places to go on the map, but other than that, it's a pretty good map. Coming in at number 9 is Millbase. Millbase is really good. The hiding spots are really good, and the map actually looks pretty cool. The one problem I have with this map is that it's a little bit too big, and if you're a murderer, it's just really hard to find people. But the outside area of Millbase is really good, and it's the best 1v1 area in MM2, so this map is actually pretty good. Alright, coming in at number 8 is Farmhouse. Again, it's kind of like Log Cabin. Farmhouse, it has a really good aesthetic, and I really like the barn. The barn is super good, but the thing is, like, the actual house is kind of small and isn't that good. There's not really that many places to go. I would say the hiding spots on the map are pretty good. See, it's basically kind of just like the same as Log Cabin. The aesthetic is really good, and I really like it. But just the house is really small, and I don't really like the house. The barn is really cool, but yeah, everything else is just kind of too small, but this map is still pretty good. Coming in at number 7 is House 2. House 2 is pretty good. It's a really good murder map because it's really small. And yeah, I don't really like the aesthetic that much. I don't really like the brown and the red. The map is still pretty good, and it's a really good murder map. It's probably the best murder map in the game. So yeah, the hiding spots are also pretty good. So yeah, this map is pretty good, and it comes in at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is Factory. I used to not really like Factory just because it was kind of big, and I didn't really like the aesthetic, but actually I'm starting to really like Factory. I actually kind of do like the aesthetic. It looks pretty cool, and it's actually not that big when you think about it. It's kind of just the sewers that make it really big. But yeah, this map is pretty cool. I definitely like how there's 3 different levels: the sewer, the regular level, and then the outside. Looks pretty cool. It's actually a pretty good murder and innocent map, and also sheriff map. It's kind of just a really well-balanced map, so comes in at number 6. Coming in at number 5 is Mansion. Mansion is really cool. It used to be my favorite map in the game. I just really like the aesthetic, and also, again, it's a very well-balanced map. It's a really good sheriff, murder, and innocent map. There's a lot of places to go. You can just run around everywhere. The hiding spots are really good. So yeah, it's a really well-balanced map, and the hiding spots are pretty good. So yeah, this comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is Research Facility. A research facility kind of gets saved by all the interactives and everything you can do on the map. Because, to be honest, I don't know if the map is the best. I mean, it's still pretty good, but I feel like it's kind of just like it's hard to move everywhere. Like, there's kind of just a lot of places blocking you. It's not a very good murder map, and when you're sheriff, kind of everything in the way just blocks your shots. But the aesthetic is so cool. I just really like all of the blue, like, goo, whatever. It just looks super cool. The aesthetic is super good, and also just all the interactives just save it. If it's the teleporter or the scan machine or cloning, it's just super cool, and it definitely saves this map. This map still would be pretty good, maybe like number 8 without all of the interactives. But the interactives and the just cool aesthetic just boosted up so much, and it comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is Hotel 2, another map with an aesthetic I really like. It looks super cool. I really like the green. It just looks super cool, and I really like just the mix of the tan and the green. It looks super cool. The one problem I have with this map is that it's just really big. It's kind of too big. When you're murder, it's just really hard to find people, but I feel like it makes up for it because the aesthetic is super cool. I really like it. All the floors just look amazing, and the hiding spots are extremely good. It has some of the best hiding spots in the game. See, this comes in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is Workplace. A lot of people are probably going to be surprised that Workplace is up here, but I actually really like Workplace. It's just like a really clean map, and it's just kind of just there. It just, like, the reason why I like this is just because it's just like a random, just regular map, but I kind of just like that aspect. It just, I don't know really how to explain why I like this map, but I really like it, and it comes in at number 2. I don't think there really are any other maps in MM2 that deserve an honorable mention, so I'm not going to be doing honorable mentions, but I'm going to be skipping straight to number 1. Coming in at number 1 is a Workshop. Workshop is just an absolutely amazing map. It just looks so cool. The aesthetic is amazing. I just really like everything to do with the map. It definitely gives off good Christmas vibes, which is really good. The interactives are, again, really good. If it's the trapdoor or making yourself into an elf, it's just super cool. The entire map is just so cool. The hiding spots are really good. And yeah, this map is just super cool. And yeah, it comes in at number 1. Alright, I think that'll be for today's video. Tell me in the comments other top 10s I should do. But yeah, I think that'll be for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'll troll it outro. Peace.